What is going on, guys? In today's video we're going to be talking about Amazon FBA and specifically how to make money on Amazon through buying products from wholesale, auctions, liquidation products, online arbitrage, retail arbitrage. Basically, I'm going to tell you a bunch of ways that you can go and buy product and send it to Amazon and make money. Now, before we get going, I wanted to let you guys know that today's video is being sponsored by Payability. Now, before you guys go all crazy in the comments saying Rally Roots is sold out, why are you getting a video sponsor? Remember this, guys, whenever your favorite YouTubers get a video sponsor, it allows them to spend more time actually making the video and putting out really good content. So because Payability decided to reach out to us and sponsor this video, it's really allowed me to take the time that's necessary to get my facts together and give you guys really good information. So more about Payability later, but for right now, let's jump into the video. So like I was saying, we focus on Amazon FBA, which stands for Fulfilled by Amazon. What that means is we gather up a bunch of products from different locations, different areas that we're buying from. We package them all into one order and we ship them out to an Amazon fulfillment center. When our products sell on Amazon, they ship them out to the customer and handle all of the customer service. So all we're really doing is gathering up products and shipping it to Amazon, and Amazon handles the rest. That is what Fulfilled by Amazon is. So where do we get the products that we send to Amazon? Well, for us, it's auctions, it's bulk buying, it's wholesale and distributors, and it's a little bit of online and retail arbitrage. And again, in this video, I'm gonna go through each one of those. So why don't we start with auctions? Now, when I'm talking about auctions, I'm actually talking about going to physical auctions. This is not online. I'm looking for actual auctions that we can go attend in person and buy inventory. When we're looking for auctions, we're looking for specific types of auctions. So again, for us, it's government surplus auctions, liquidation auctions, store closeout auctions, pretty much any auction that's selling common consumables. And when I say common consumables, I'm talking about items that people buy on a daily basis over and over again. The type of auctions that we avoid are item-specific auctions. So ones like art auctions, car auctions. We stay away from the ones that are focused on specific categories or are only selling one item at a time. We want to buy a bunch of the same item all at once. We also tend to stay away from storage unit auctions, and we stay away from auctions that sell store returns. So when items are returned to stores, a lot of the times those are palleted up, put on pallets, and then sold on. For us, for Amazon at least, those auctions don't make sense. Not saying you can't make money going to storage auctions and buying returns, but those type of auctions are a lot of work. You're getting a lot of inventory that you have to sift through, and most of the time that type of inventory is not going to be good for selling on Amazon. And we like to use a website called auctionzip.com to find these auctions. It's public knowledge. Anybody can go and use that website. It's been around forever, and it's pretty simple. You just type in your zip code and it tells you the auctions in your local area. When we go to these auctions, we're looking for brand new in the box items that have perfect packaging, because those are the type of items that we like to sell on Amazon. We're also looking for items that we're ungated on, meaning there's a lot of items and brands that you're restricted on selling on Amazon, and we want to make sure that we're allowed to sell the products before we buy them. So just a couple tips when it comes to auctions. The first one would be go to the auction preview. Most auction companies do a preview of what they'll be selling. A lot of the time it's done the day before. Some auctions do it a couple hours before they start selling. But either way, you want to go to those auction previews because that's when you do your product research. For us, we love the ones that allow a preview the day before, because we literally go to the auction house with our cell phones with the Amazon seller app pulled up, and we scan the items that we're interested in buying, and then we look to see, are we ungated? Is it a good sales rank? How quickly is this item actually going to sell? And is there enough quantity for us to be interested in buying it and shipping it out to Amazon FBA? So before you go to these auctions, make sure that you are researching the items the right way so that you know that you're getting a good deal. A couple more tips: make sure that you bring cash. Most auction houses offer a discount if you're paying cash. In fact, a lot of them will actually charge you extra if you're using a credit card. So bring cash with you. Sometimes we get up to like 10% off the items we're buying just because we have cash with us. And then also make sure that if you have a seller's sales certificate, that you're bringing that with as well. For us, just by having that sales tax certificate, it saves us 7% every time we go to the auction, because again, for us, we're collecting that sales tax on the back end anyway, and the state of Florida allows us to not pay sales tax on the items that we're buying for resale. So if your state allows that, and if you have one of those sales tax exemption certificates, make sure you're bringing that to the auction house with you. But again, auctions are a great way to start buying in bulk. It's actually the way that we first started purchasing stuff in bulk. So if you're brand new to buying stuff in bulk, that's where I would say start out. Look for auctions in your local area and start going to them and seeing what you can find. The next way of purchasing for Amazon is called bulk buying. Bulk buying doesn't necessarily have to be from auctions. It can be from stores closing. It can be from friends and family, just people who know that you buy stuff in bulk. For example, we've been doing this for years now, and pretty much everybody we know knows what we do. So if they come across a deal, or if they know somebody who, let's say they have a store or something that's going out of business, or they're moving locations, they're getting rid of old stock, we are typically the first people they call because they know that we have the cash on hand to be able to buy the inventory. So for example, yesterday we got a bunch of these. You passed me this. So we got a whole bunch of these new in the box headphones. I think we paid like $40 something for them or something like that. They're selling for about $100 on Amazon. These are something that were sold at auction, but we did not attend the auction. So because we have a nice network of people that we deal with now, a lot of the times we don't even have to attend the auctions anymore. They will just go there, buy the products for us, go through them and make sure they are what we want, and then contact us to purchase them. So that's what these were. We got, I believe, 50 of these, and we should net probably around $1,000 on these things. And again, that is just from making sure that people know that you like to buy in bulk, networking with the right people, and just putting yourself out there saying, you know, I have cash on hand and I'm ready to buy in bulk. Let me know what you have. Next up is buying wholesale, either direct from the manufacturer or through distributors that buy the product from the manufacturer, break it up and sell it on to, usually they're selling to actual like physical stores like, you know, Walmart or Target or Marshalls, that kind of thing. The thing with this way of buying product is that you need to be capital rich. So you need to have a lot of money to be able to contact these companies and actually buy product from them, especially when it comes to dealing directly with the manufacturer. Most manufacturers require purchase orders. I would say you need at least like $20,000 to play with. Even if you're dealing with the middleman, even if you're dealing with distributors, most distributors won't even look at you, won't even send you a manifest unless you're able to say, I have, you know, this amount of money to deal with to make a purchase from you. A lot of the times you also need a physical location, like an actual storefront, but even if you don't need that, again, you need credibility. So you need to have a business registered, you need to have your business licenses done, you need to have your resale tax certificate. You need to make sure that you are a legit business. A lot of the times you should have like a website around your company as well, so you can send that to these manufacturers and to these wholesalers and say, this is who we are a legitimate business. We do sell on Amazon, we do sell on eBay, but we are willing to buy in large quantities from you. Keep in mind as well that typically when you're buying wholesale like this, your margins are going to be quite slim. If you're spending $20,000 with the distributor and at the end of the day you're netting $3,000 to $4,000 on that $20K, that is actually considered a pretty good net amount to make. So it's a large volume business. You're looking for items that you can buy that sell very, very fast, and you can buy them in large quantity and move them very quickly on Amazon. For us, that usually means that when we're buying stuff like this, we're looking for items that have a 50,000 or less sales rank. Obviously that depends on the category, but usually for us, we won't touch anything that's more than 50,000 sales rank. And for those of you who are new to Amazon, the lower the sales rank, the better the item, the faster the item sells. And again, if you do really want to start getting into bigger wholesale stuff like that, spending a lot of money, making a lot of money too, but you're spending a lot of money, you need to make sure, one, that you're ready, make sure that your account is ready to handle stuff like that. Make sure you have the space ready as well. If you're bringing in, you know, 2,000 units, you need to make sure that you are able to handle that amount of product, have the employees in place, have the space in place, and just make sure that your business is actually ready for it. And then how you find those people or those distributors or manufacturers is really you just kind of Google. You look for companies that are selling the products that you want to sell. A lot of the time it's cool if you find a company that has a good product, but they're not even on Amazon yet. And then you can take their product, buy it from them in bulk, and you can become the distributor for them, selling that product on Amazon. If you can do that, if you can get some sort of like exclusivity with the company, that is where you can start making some really decent money. But if you're just getting into wholesale and contacting manufacturers and distributors, remember that for every 100 emails, for every 100 contact calls that you make, you may hear back from 5 to 10 of these companies, and you may actually put an order in with 1 or 2 of them. So it really is a numbers game. Maybe 1 to 2% of the companies that you deal with, you're actually going to be able to make money with. So that is buying wholesale. Now let's talk about retail and online arbitrage. So retail arbitrage is actually going into a physical store like Walmart or Target or Marshalls or Ross and looking for items that you can buy from that store, then send into Amazon and sell for a profit. A lot of people who do this are, again, taking their phones in. Some of them have little scanners and stuff, and you're going into the store and physically scanning products. Sometimes it's good to go to the clearance sections and look what's there, but you're literally scanning the products using your Amazon seller app and seeing if they are a fit for your business. Some categories that we've found to be good are video games, DVDs, toys and games are very good. Shoes, if you're ungated in them, we know Amazon sellers who are ungated in Nikes, for example, who are allowed to send those into Amazon, and they can literally go walk into like a Nike clearance outlet, find shoes that they can buy for $50 and sell them on Amazon for $100. It's very rare, especially if you're just starting on Amazon. Don't expect to be able to walk into a Nike or an Adidas store and buy shoes and send them into Amazon and sell them. You're going to be gated on a lot of items. So you're going to be restricted on selling most major brands. So again, it goes back to that numbers game. When you're new to Amazon, you're looking for items that you're allowed to sell. I would say the majority of people who are scanning, like doing retail style arbitrage, who are scanning stuff, the majority of them are starting with stuff like CDs, again, if you're ungated, and books. Most people start with books, going into bookstores or library sales or thrift stores, scanning through the books, trying to find ones that they're allowed to sell, trying to find ones that they can actually make money on, and then boxing those up and shipping them to an Amazon fulfillment center. Retail arbitrage it's tough, it's a grind, but there is money out there. This is America, and you can actually go and find deals. You can go and find stuff that's on clearance, package it up and ship it off to Amazon, and you can actually make money. We know a lot of people who do that full time because they like to do it. Like, they like to shop. So going out to a store and finding those clearance items isn't that big of a deal for them. They enjoy it. For us, it's more of a grind. We wouldn't really want to do it, but every once in a while we will find something at a Target or a Walmart or something where we can flip it to Amazon. The other side of arbitrage is online arbitrage. So that's actually sitting behind your computer, going on those websites like Walmart.com, Target.com, and looking for deals that, again, you can flip on to Amazon. Sometimes you can even find deals on eBay that you can flip to Amazon and make some good money. Sometimes you can even find deals on Amazon that you can get and then flip back to Amazon. Believe it or not, a lot of people who do like merchant fulfilled stuff, they'll sell the item too cheap. You can buy the item, get it, repackage it, send it to Amazon FBA and sell it Amazon Prime, and sometimes you can make like 15-20% just doing that. We found products before on eBay that we can buy and double our money sending to Amazon. But let me clarify something as well, guys. This is not drop shipping. We are not drop shipping items. So we're actually still buying the items. They're coming to our location. We're re-prepping them. We're re-uploading them to Amazon and then sending them out. We are not buying something on eBay and then having the eBay seller ship it to the Amazon buyer. That's drop shipping. That's not what we do. And then the other thing with online arbitrage to remember is that it is even more of a grind sometimes than retail arbitrage because it's boring. You're sitting behind a computer, typing away, looking for stuff. Some people use software that does help out with the process, but it is a grind. It's probably my least favorite way to source because it's literally boring. You're sitting there researching, typing, and maybe out of 100 products you're finding one that might be good. It's definitely not my favorite way to do it, but again, we know a lot of people making a lot of money doing it. So that's why we wanted to share a bunch of different ways that you can do Amazon FBA and source products from different angles, different sources, you shouldn't just be sourcing from one location. You should be using different avenues to find different types of products, because that's how you start to build a really, really good Amazon FBA business. So hopefully those methods have helped you guys out. I would really appreciate it if you enjoyed this video that you give it a thumbs up. But now let's talk about payability. So the thing about Amazon is that they pay you every 14 days. So every 2 weeks you get a payment from Amazon to your bank account. And a lot of the struggle, especially for like new people coming into Amazon, a lot of their struggle is they have money sitting out there for 2 weeks that they cannot access. So that's where payability comes in. Payability gives you access to the money that you have available on Amazon the next day. You don't have to wait 14 days to get your money. You can actually get your money from Amazon and have that cash ready to go out and buy more products and continue to source and continue to grow your business. That program from Payability is called Instant Access. And again, what it does is it gives you access to your money the next day. You don't have to wait for those 2 weeks to go by before you get access to your money. They do charge you a 2% fee for that convenience, but again, it's not a loan. You're not on the hook for money that somebody's loaned you. You're actually just using the money that you already are going to be paid. You just get it ahead of time. It allows you to have daily cash flow to keep your sales velocity going, or to pay your employees, or to go out and source more. So instead of running out of inventory and not having enough cash on hand, Payability gives you that money that you really need to run your business. So if you're interested in joining Payability, there is a link in the description of this video. And what the link does is it gives you a $250 sign-on bonus, and it drops that fee from 2% down to 1.5%. So if you're interested in joining Payability, if you've been thinking about it, if you need that cash flow on hand, go and click on that link and sign up. And that, guys, is gonna be it from me. Hopefully, again, you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've maybe learned something. Feel free to share it if you would like to. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel if you're not subscribed for more content just like this. I want to thank you guys so much for listening to my rambling, and I will see you guys on the next video. I'm Ryan Ritz. Peace out, guys. Bye.